What's up? Ah, old man got to clear his throat. How's everybody doing? What? What? Sadie's first. Hank is second. Ping is third. Bumcrack's fourth. Lag is fifth. Robin is sixth. Chris is seven. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Silverhairstacker Show Extraordinaire. Sandy, eighth. What is going on up here in the world? It's my anniversary. Yeah, been married 39 years. Uh, let's see. Everybody's saying good morning. Good morning. What year is it? I think we're still in 2024 for a few more days. It's not long till we're in 2025. Speaking of 25, here's Tom. I don't even remember 25. I think I was teaching. Every Texan that lives in a development and shops at Walmart thinks they're a cowboy. Yeah. I just feel I got those jeans for Christmas. So, Tom, you got your ears on?
Yeah,
He already, he already can hear me.
yeah, I
So,
can.
yeah, I'm kind of I don't know, I drive a truck, I've got a cowboy hat, I've got some boots, I got some jeans, but I don't have a farmer ranch. That's Phil.
You need to go buy you some dirt.
Buy me some dirt. I got a yard.
Yeah, you need more than that. You need at least 10 acres.
My wife disowned me after watching the show. She agreed with Brad. Yeah, on Chris's show, Buck Mountain Barn, yesterday evening,
Uh huh.
uh, he couldn't identify the artist of. Let's see if you can, Tom. Who was the country artist that sang "He Stopped Loving Her Today"?
I have no idea.
Did you not listen to country music in the '60s?
No.
That was a hint. I need to be blue, Todd, so I can see my name. Oh, here I'll turn you blue, Chris. Uh, add
George
friend.
Jones?
You just cheated, didn't you? Yeah, he and Brad was on his show and just gave Chris the hardest time over not knowing who sang
Good
No
morning,
Show
everyone.
Jones. There you go.
Today's your anniversary, right?
Huh?
Your anniversary is today, correct?
Yep.
You going to take her any place special?
Think about Texas Roadhouse, but whatever, whatever. So yeah, that was crazy. The possum. Yeah, no show Jones because frequently I understand George Jones would be too drunk to go on stage. Yeah, come on, lag. You're welcome. So, yeah, 39 years I'm married to me and she hadn't killed me yet. That's amazing.
Good morning, Mike. Well, that is
Hi, Mike.
amazing.
So,
The Lord's got a chair ready for her at the right hand side of him when she gets up
no,
there.
she's gonna get one of the big crowns in heaven.
Yeah. So, did you sell anything yesterday?
I did, man. Yesterday was pretty banging. It was good. I sold like a dozen things for over 300 bucks.
Wow.
Good sales yesterday. I don't know why. Just eBay is so weird. Christmas Eve was bad. Christmas Day was an average day. Yesterday,
Good morning, Paul.
big day. It's probably like the fourth or fifth best day for the 31 day total. Paul
People
from,
using them gift cards.
I guess, Paul from merry old England.
Top of the morning to you,
Governor,
Governor.
top of the morning to you, Governor. Um, yeah, I listened to several of the British resellers on YouTube, and they're fun to listen to. But yeah, the expressions and the pronunciations are often have way different accents than us folks in Texas talk.
Yeah, they drink out of aluminium cans.
Yeah. And
They,
whenever I go to get something out of the trunk, they're talking about a boot or something.
yeah, they have boot sales.
I want to buy boots at a boot sale, but no, you can't do that. Well, maybe you could. Yeah, Chris got a hard time from the chat and from Brad and everybody yesterday.
Because he didn't know about George Strait,
George Jones.
George Jones, whoever. I'm not
Yeah,
much of a.
Brad was calling that the best country music song of all time, or his favorite anyway. And I was like, eh, I like a bunch of country western music, but
My
that one's
favorite,
not my favorite.
my favorite one is "Hello, Darling." It's been a long time since I seen ya.
That's right, Governor. Bless me, old boots. Paul. Speaking of Wranglers, here's the Texas Bandit, Tammy Wynette. She was a singer. I like a bunch of them. I like Loretta Lynn. I liked Dolly, bunch of Dolly songs. I liked Laureen, 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 Laureen. Don't take my man today. Her fancy hair, her dressed up. I don't know. Who's Tammy Wynette? Gosh, there was Patsy Cline, and Loretta Lynn, and the Man in Black. There's Oh yeah, Jolene. Not what did I say? Yeah, Jolene, 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 Jolene. Yeah. What did I say? Lorene. Lorene. No, what did I say? Anyway, good show.
I like Reba McEntire.
Reba? Yeah.
Yeah, I like Reba.
I got to see Reba at the Houston Astrodome live. She was singing at the livestock show, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. David was showing a pig.
Showing a pig.
Yeah,
Um,
we raised a couple of pigs when the boys were little, and David's qualified to go to the big show. So David Allen Coe, Johnny Cash, even Elvis did some country.
yeah, but I'm not an Elvis fan.
I like some of Elvis stuff.
But then again,
Don't say that around Sadie. He's an
I know
Elvis
he'll send
aficionado.
a hitman after me or something,
I
or
know.
do one of them swamp bottom curses from Missouri. Um, and I know it's jumping genre, but I was never a Beatles fan. Still not a Beatles fan. Has
Oh yeah.
anybody seen The Hammer, the movie that Reba McEntire made not too long ago? That's a good little movie.
Hmm.
My favorite Johnny Cash song is the one where he's putting together the Cadillac for like 30 years.
Yeah, I liked his.
Vintage, uh, is that Elvis or is that the Beatles? Which one am I getting the schma on?
I don't think Johnny Cash sang Big John, did he?
I don't know.
Look it up. Big John. I liked his.
Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy Dean. Yeah, Jimmy Dean sang Big John. A girl named Sue. Yep.
He died in 2010.
Mud and the blood and the beer. uh, Spam Banshee.
How far is Alton, Texas from you?
Uh, it's over in Cotton Country, pretty close to Lubbock. So it's, I don't know, maybe a 3-hour drive.
Oh, okay. 3 hours and you still haven't left Texas. You still haven't left Texas. You can 3 hours. You can drive across South Carolina. Oh Lord.
Bucky talking about the Folsom Prison blues when he was. He'd rather be out riding the rails than be in Folsom. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison.
Lisa needs an update on the jacket, Todd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she says has the jacket been returned, so she's been out of the loop.
No, the lady decided to not return it. So at which time eBay took away the negative. So I sent the lady one last message. I said, eBay removed the negative feedback you gave me, and I blocked you as a buyer. I didn't get too nasty. So it kind of ended, the story kind of ended with a whimper after all that consternation. So I'm back to 100% feedback for a while. Seem like I always have at least one. Cha-ching!
Look at that.
Seem like I always have one hanging over my head. What did I sell? Let's see.
Where's Annie at this morning?
Who?
Anissa?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I sold a Fontanini. The lady with the jugs. For real, she's a nativity set piece with a lady carrying water jugs or wine jugs or something. $15.30 plus shipping on top. So Christmas, that's like the second or third Christmas item I've sold since Christmas is over. It's weird. I guess people break portions of their nativity set, so they want to get it ordered for now.
Yeah. While they're thinking about it. Yeah, John Henry.
I know. Yeah, that was the lady I put the. She sent me a picture of her foot. No, I got the Wranglers for Christmas. John Henry was a little baby sitting on his daddy's knee when his daddy picked him up. That was about. John Henry was kind of a. Wasn't he kind of a legendary
Yeah.
steel worker or something?
And
Railroad worker?
that played a lot on like
Paul
top
Bunyan?
40 radio too.
I don't think Johnny Cash sang John Henry.
No.
Bug. Oh, okay. But I don't think Johnny Cash. Look it up, Tom. You're quicker at it than me.
What's that?
Who sang John Henry?
Who sang John
That's an old folk
Henry?
song.
Oh, let's see. The Still Driving Man, is that the one? John Lennon sang it. John Bonamassa sang Ballad of John Henry.
Bonamassa?
Yeah, Bonamassa.
They weren't the first ones.
Tennessee Ernie Ford sang John Henry.
Yeah, it was probably.
Johnny Cash recorded The Legend of John Henry's Hammer. Probably the Tennessee Ernie
did.
Ford. Yeah, Johnny Cash sang The Legend of John Henry's
Ernie
Hammer.
I remember the Smothers Brothers. You know, they used to sing some folk songs.
Yeah.
And they had a comedy routine about it. And they started singing, John Henry was a little baby sitting on his daddy's knee. And his daddy picked him up and he threw him on the floor and said, this baby done pissed all over me. And of course, Dickie Smothers said, no, quit it, Tommy.
Have any of you ever seen A Mighty Wind? It's a
I create mighty winds.
Yeah, it's I knew that was coming. A mockumentary about some folk song singers from the folk song era. all the songs that they made up. All the songs were created for the movie, but they created some really good songs. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yo-Yo Man. Who's Yo-Yo Man? Yo-Yo Mean? What? Yo-Yo Mean? Not sure who you're talking about.
I don't know what. I don't know where it's being showed at right now. Sergeant Roxy, please, honey. I really, I didn't sleep good last night because you were just all over me last night.
God, I didn't sleep last night. I slept from like 8:30 till 12:30, and then man, I was wide awake. I was like, crap, I need to sleep.
Uh,
I don't know, Yo-Yo Man. What? Oh yeah, Tommy Smothers was a master yo-yo.
yeah,
Uh, they're still alive, aren't they?
I don't know. It says it's available. Somebody asked what channel. It's on YouTube, but it's up for pay. Apple TV for pay. Amazon Prime Video from $3.99. But I don't know whether that's if you have the subscription to that, whether you have to. So Google Play Movies and Fandango at home. That's where Mighty Wind is streaming. The Smothers Brothers. I remember their TV show. My dad liked to watch them. Smother Brothers.
Yeah, I remember there was a controversy. Their show got shut down.
Yeah, because they
And
could push the not the
supposedly it was
critics.
for telling risque jokes,
Yeah, they
but
would.
I think it was more politically motivated. They did a lot of political satire on their show.
Yeah.
You remember that
Uh,
comedian that was on their show named Pat Paulson? And Pat
yeah.
Paulson ran for president one time. And then Pat
The,
Paulson had his own special on TV that about running for president. He would do like a whistle stop campaign, he'd stand on the back of a
yeah.
train and to give a speech, and he'd look out and it'd just be crickets. There wouldn't be anybody there when he went out to make his speech on the back of a train.
Let's see. The Who played on their show, sang on their show.
22 minutes into the show and I haven't known one thing. Any cool finds? Smothers Brothers were before Hee Haw, I think.
Tom Smothers. He died in 2023,
Did
December
he?
the 26th, 2023, at the age of 86. Yeah, he died of lung cancer.
Really? That guy was fit. I mean, he used to sit on the floor with his legs out in front of him, put his hands on the floor, and then pull himself up into a handstand without touching his feet to the ground as he made the circle up. Tommy was funny.
But the Who was a controversial moment on their show.
The Who?
Yeah, the Who. Dickie
Why?
uh, Dick Smothers
Because
is
of the.
still alive because of one of the songs they sang.
Oh yeah, the Who did a couple of anti-Vietnam War songs.
About drugs. Yeah,
Oh, it
it
was
was
about
about drugs.
drugs.
The one that they got in trouble for was some. Yeah, Um, several comedians.
Who sang
There were several
cocaine?
shows that was never aired.
Cocaine. Won't
Yeah,
be
but
good
I
again.
had when I was a kid, Buck Mountain. I had a friend that his grandfather was in the. It was in WW2, and he did not think, and he was in a prison camp for a while. He did not like that show at all.
Who are
I
you?
know nothing.
Who, who? I really wanna know who are you? Who, who?
Todd will be
They
cutting
used,
an album in 2025.
they did that. They used that song on CSI. Who are you? Who, who? I really wanna know. The old people show. Yeah, I mean,
I grew up with the Jacksons, the Osmonds,
oh God,
that genre of music.
I thought, well, they're both those groups. Their early music was just, I don't know, just bubblegum music. It's like
It was for the teenage
A B
girls.
C, easy as 1, 2, 3. It's just bubblegum candy music, and I was like, God.
They were selling the producers were selling the boys. They weren't selling the music to all those teenage girls, Donnie and Michael.
And then they had the Donnie and Marie
Queen.
show, and it was just so candy sweet.
Yeah.
Made you wanna.
Um,
I mean, the Osmonds were a very nice family, I'm sure, but
well, they were devout Mormons.
you touched Donnie's shoes. Ah, available on the 8 track. Uh,
You talk about Todd's new album he's cutting in 2025 is available on 8 track. I was watching this thing the other day, and they were talking about some of these people that are like YouTubers that have created what do you call it when you sing somebody else's song?
rerun?
Anyway, they've done all these songs covers. They covered all these people's songs, and a lot of them are making a fortune off of like Play Store and Apple,
Hey, West Texas.
and they haven't had to really work for it like the old bands used to have to do. But then again, it's my
West.
opinion. It's just my opinion, and if there's any supporters of, if you're a Perryite or whatever the other girl's name is, I don't think they're going to be around because they sound like too much like 10 other singers. They don't have a distinct sound to them. So that's my opinion. Even though I do like Katy Perry's song where they're at the amusement park. That's the videos about them being at the amusement park.
West Texas Stackers chiming in with some of the lyrics to John Henry. Henry's pappy woke him up in the middle of the night and said, "Before the sheriff comes, I want to tell you." Morning, Jennifer. Rocking
Morning,
with
Jennifer.
Todd.
The silver hair, scream along. Yeah. On the YouTubes, what are you talking about?
I don't know about about 1980-ish. I got busy teaching and doing other things. And I kind of got away from listening to what music was popular at the time. That and music school and college kind of beat pop music out of me for a while.
Todd, were you in a band? I'm talking about like a garage band. Long hair.
Nope. Nope. Sadie was.
Yeah. Let's say he can play. He can pick a guitar now. Lori,
The
I
side
can't
chat
remember
is making up a
Lori's.
show for me.
I know. Dang, Hank's on a roll this morning.
That's all right.
Yeah, that was
This all
a
got
while
started
back.
by Chris having a hard time not knowing who George Jones was.
Yeah. Somebody, you mentioned Hee Haw a while ago. Those boys could pick a damn guitar and a banjo now.
Yeah, Roy Clark was a fine
And he could play the
instrumentalist.
violin too. Yeah.
Fiddle.
Yeah. Violin. So what everybody's got going on this weekend?
Without Roy Clark, Hee Haw wouldn't have been hardly anything. Because I wouldn't have watched it.
Yeah.
I didn't like Buck Owen and the way he sounded.
Yeah.
Buck Owens.
I was trying to think of his name.
I don't know. I didn't like the way Buck Owens looked when he sang. I didn't like the tenor of his voice. I didn't like his accent. I didn't like any. The songs are okay, but if Elvis sang them, it would have been a lot better.
There is a song. There's a YouTube video, if they haven't taken it down. It's Roy Clark playing the violin, the fiddle, and like a 13-year-old boy playing a banjo.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like they were just having such a good time playing. You know, they were playing the song that they were playing, and I don't remember what the song was. But I was reading some comments, and one of the comments was that one of the people who watched the video in this channel said that they were in the studio helping film it, and he said that's the way Roy Clark was. If he had kids as guests on the show, he said they were always having a good time. He was not one of these people. It's like, I'm the star. Because normally he was bringing these kids in there to help make them stars.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a really good song. That guy can play a damn video.
Well, Tennessee Ernie Ford used to do that, but nobody remembers that but me.
Tennessee, I remember when he was on the Lucy show. He was Lucy's cousin.
Yeah.
In the show. What was it? Earl Scruggs and somebody else. They were a duo.
Flatt and Scruggs.
Yeah, that's it. They were on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs.
Yeah.
Listen to my story about a man named Jed, a poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food. And up through the ground come a bubbling crude. Oh, that is.
Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. That's because the old cartoons are too violent. But every kid's running around with a deck of down playing cards where you're basically dog fighting with these fictional animals.
Hellfire.
Hey, Mr.
Well, the
Sadie.
first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California's a place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they went to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools, movie stars.
That was just good television back then.
That was Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs. The
Paul Rose
Munsters
says the
were your
Munsters
speed.
were more my speed. I like that show too.
The Munsters and the other
Adam's Family.
Yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
That was some good TV.
They're creepy and they're eeky. They're really, I forget.
That was just fun TV. Yeah.
Beth, I'm good.
Beth, that's about the truth of it.
Hell to the fire, Mr. Sadie.
Good morning, Baubles.
Hey, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah.
I listen.
Have you watched any TV in the last 25 years?
Nope. There hadn't been much on to watch in the last 25 other than some of the Netflix stuff like
yeah.
Watch some Breaking Bad and I watched some zombie shows and stuff like that.
There was a show called Castle and another one called Mentalist. I caught them on Netflix or one of those channels.
Yeah,
and
watch those a little bit.
I binge watched the hell out of those because they just have really good. Except that Castle started, that whole kidnapping thing is where I just had to give it up because it just got too far out there. Game of Thrones. I have never watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones and yeah, I watched that one.
And I've only watched the first of the Lord of the Rings. That's
Game
it.
of Thrones just ended stupid.
I'm not interested in that. Even though I like the outtakes where the little person, the little guy, which is I think the uncle to the young king.
Lovely. Tom's lovely. I'm gorgeous. The Mentalist. I kind of like MacGyver. He can make a bomb out of a toenail and a paperclip.
That's right.
Yeah, I got new Wranglers for Christmas. I had to squish the picture down, resize the picture so you couldn't see the size. I've always worn 13 MWZs. Yep. That's a brand new show, The Penguin. It's just been out about a year.
Yeah.
Landman. And Yellowstone, I watched all the first season of Yellowstone. I haven't watched
Landman. That's the best damn show on TV. I just want to know something, you folks down in Texas. Are all your wives built like brick shit houses and with big hair and big teeth? Because it seems like Tommy and his boss's wives are both just like gorgeous. Landman is great, and as I've said before, that has got to be a nasty, nasty job. I bet you find big brown eyes, yeah. Uh, I bet you find grease and oil, Earl. I bet you find Earl in places you didn't think you could get to.
Cotton candy hair. Yep.
That's a good show. Poor Tommy. He has a time with his wife and daughter, and now his son. If you don't watch it, you got to watch it. I think it's on CBS, and then it's over on Paramount Plus. And if you have Walmart Plus, you get Paramount Plus for free. You get commercials, but what the hell?
Big hair days. I had big hair in the 80s and then it all fell out. Hmm.
I remember my mom. Every Friday, she went and got her hair did. And when we were little guys, we would sit in that beauty parlor in a chair, and we did not move until she got finished, unless we had to go to the bathroom. We did not run around. We didn't make a bunch of noise. But every Friday she did. And they'd tease it up.
Big, what they call them, bouffant hairdos?
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. So anyway, well, we got a
Uh,
lot of talk done about gold and silver and uh, reselling, haven't we?
my
Uh,
my
look,
father-in-law sent
I
home.
did get a cha-ching. Hey,
My
Todd,
father-in-law
young
sent
Todd.
my father-in-law sent home about 10 rolls of silver, like the pre-60 quarters and dimes.
Yeah, constitutional silver. Todd. Yep, Todd's here.
Is that what that's called? The
What?
coins that's got a lot of silver in them, constitutional
Yeah, they call
silver.
it constitutional silver because that's what it is. When the founding fathers, they said money would always be gold and silver. Oops, that got changed. About, what was it, 1930, 1931-ish?
Yeah. Uh, I don't remember who you said was
I
from the
lost too.
UK.
Paul is.
How many? You probably don't remember because I think it's way before your time. How many sovereigns were in a pound?
Were or are now?
No, because they use a different format, I think.
Great
I know tuppence is 2 cents.
Great Britain still uses pound, but the sovereign is pegged to the price of gold. So
Because Scrooge was giving those little boys sovereigns for hauling around all that stuff. Um,
peer pressure me, I'm weak. There's 32 ounces in a quart. We got screwed. Yeah, there isn't enough gold in the world now to peg the dollar to the gold because you would have to start all if you went back to a gold backed currency, you would have to peg it to it would probably be $10,000 equal an ounce of gold if you gold backed again. Sovereign is like between $500 and $600 now for a sovereign. It's like slightly less than a quarter of an ounce, right? Larry, if I pick up my phone to look at your message, I'll lose my hotspot. Let me see if I can do it without screwing it up.
One
Yeah,
pound sterling. Oh, 1 pound sterling is equal to one gold sovereign.
yeah.
It's still
Okay,
minted
now it's
today.
off. No, it's not pegged to gold. The pound is like the dollar now.
I'm reading it. I am reading on the internet, and you know the internet is always true. It says 1 pound sterling is equal to one gold sovereign. The sovereign was introduced in 1817 and is still minted today. It is made from crown gold, which is 91.67% gold and the rest copper. The coin features a profile of the reigning monarch on the front and an image of St. George killing the dragon on the back. The word pound comes from the Latin word libra, which is the origin of the symbol E, or the symbol pound used to represent pounds. Okay, cool. Now quid.
Yeah.
I love it. Also known as a quid, the coin has a face value of 1 pound. I like quid. Back in my younger days, I wanted to own my own strip club, and I was gonna call it tuppence. 2 cents.
But that's like a gold eagle. An ounce of pure gold is it's got a $50 denomination on it. But it's worth 2,600.
Hank, it's on the internet. It's true.
Anyway.
Oh.
I think
If I
Lester
was gonna
Flatt and
buy
Earl Scruggs
Bitcoin,
also did the Petticoat Junction theme.
yeah, I believe so.
Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Oh, Kurt Massey sang that song.
Who did?
Kurt
Petticoat
Massey sang
Junction?
the theme song for the TV show, but
Oh, okay. I thought that was Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs too.
they had a version. They recorded a version of it too. Massey composed the music for the song, and Paul Hennings wrote the lyrics.
Maybe it was
Other artists who
performed
have
by the
recorded the
Flatt and
version of the song are
Scruggs.
Flatt and Scruggs. Yeah.
Count.
Well, while we're walking down
One,
that
internet.
genre of music,
Two, internet. Uh, uh, uh.
Eddie Albert and Eva Gabor sang the Green Acres song. Sorry, they were all right there together. Petticoat Junction,
Yep.
Green Acres.
Green Acres is the place to be.
My God.
Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan kiss, give me that countryside.
Climbing that
Yeah.
damn telephone pole to use cell phone. Now you'd be climbing it to get internet access. I mean, cell service.
New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. What? What wonderful sovereign. Ah.
Is that supposed to be? That's who's that? The Count? Who's that supposed to be? Is that? I thought it was Count Chocula. Is that supposed to be the Count from Sesame Street?
That's who Primo Chemo named him.
Oh,
Primo's got theme songs for everybody, or little sound clippets for everybody that visits his show regularly. For me, he's got uh oh, what's it?
I love eggnog, John. Okay, waiting on it, Anissa. I know you got something to say about that.
About what?
Eggnog. Do you know how much stuff I said? John said Todd is finishing off the last of the eggnog this morning, and I said, John, I
Uh,
love eggnog, and I'm just waiting on Anissa to say, do you know how much stuff that's in eggnog that is bad for you? Because nothing I like is good for me.
I like eggnog, but it's rich stuff, man. I can't drink much. Of course, when you're drinking eggnog, you're already full of turkey and ham and stuffing and everything else from Christmas dinners. So it's just like trying to.
Listen, it's the holiday season when eggnog and Little Debbie's Christmas tree cakes come out. That's when you can start playing Christmas music.
Why would you say that, Mike? Eggs in Everclear.
Oh God, dang!
Jeez.
So y'all slept. So y'all slept through Christmas, huh?
5'2", 185. Well, you're not even close on either one of those numbers.
Well, by this time next year, I'm gonna be
Oh, the one that's saying Green Acres.
5'9" and 199 pounds.
I was trying to sound like Ava Gabor, but I guess she was a pretty good actress. She was so funny in Green Acres. She played her part very well.
And Arnold the pig. She understood everything he said. uh,
Eggnog is I don't know. It's almost like drinking candy to me. It's so milky, eggy, sweety, rich, thick.
yeah, but we eat and drink so much stuff over here that's against the log over there. Against the log, against the law over there. Uh, here's the homemade recipe: 6 large egg yolks, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 2 cups of milk, 1/2 teaspoon of probably nutmeg.
You don't use
No,
the egg whites, just the yolks?
6 large egg yolks, 1/2 cup granulated sugar, 1 cup heavy whipping cream, 2 cups milk, 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, pinch of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, ground cinnamon for topping, alcohol optional. Damn, I thought the alcohol option would have been right up the y'all's line, Paul. Yeah, we got a recipe now. Like I said, when the eggnog and the Little Debbie's Christmas trees cakes hit the shelves, it's Christmas time. You can start playing the music. Probably not. That 1/2 cup of sugar, but it's some good stuff. Everything in moderation, Chastity. Everything in moderation. I was there is this there's a YouTube channel called Jolly, and it's these two British guys, and they travel a lot, and they do videos about the food that they eat, and they do this one series where they go to a boys' school, and they bring all these American foods over to them and let them try, and it's really interesting because they're talking about why is it yellow, or they talk about the colors, and they talk about a lot of stuff that's you can't buy over there because the ingredients are illegal. Bunch of wusses. It's that chemicals that keep you going. Let me tell you something, John. I haven't been out of my house since Christmas Day. And I've got to run a couple of errands this afternoon. And I'm going to get groceries for the weekend because it's supposed to rain all weekend. And I probably won't go out the house all weekend because it's supposed to rain all weekend. And I've been waiting on it. I need you to message me privately. I need your mailing address. I'm gonna send you a box of goodies. I'm gonna start off with a couple of boxes of Christmas tree cakes and all kinds of other good stuff.
Yeah, I don't do much shopping. I'm sure there's some good clearance stuff out there to buy to resell next year, but nah. I got lots of inventory I need to get listed still. I don't need to be
And
buying.
your profit margin is probably a lot greater than a lot of the stuff you're going to buy on clearance, Christmas clearance.
Yeah, in some cases.
Lidl has some. If I want something unusual, send you vitamins. That's for Paul. Vitamins. Um, we're getting a Publix real close to our house. That's where I'll be shopping. Yes, before you start whining, they're more expensive. Yeah, but I don't have to worry about some old lady running across my ankles with her shopping cart because the aisles are further apart, and it's a clean store and well lit, and the staff really are helpful. That would be fine. Lag. That's what Walmart Plus and Amazon and what's the other delivery service? Uh,
Uber Eats.
Instacart. We don't do Uber Eats. We do Instacart. Well, that's cool. I didn't know Barnes and Noble still had stores open. There is a bookstore in Charleston, in the old part of Charleston. It's it sounds like a British poet's name, but it's not. It's just something they put together. I can't remember what it's called. And it is dark with lots of wood bookcases. It's an amazing place. Go in there and get your cup of tea, sit down and read a book. They don't care. They do have some new stuff, but most of it's, old hardback books. Yeah, I did too, Mike.
Barnes and Noble in Waco shut down a couple of years ago, I think.
You bought a new car, Lag?
Yeah, right.
Well, that's a lie, Lag, because if you're a teenager as you profess to be, that sucker would have already been out cruising. And if you're the 43-year-old mother of three, it would still have been out because you got to take kids to school and to the doctors and to go get groceries and get your hair did and all that kind of stuff.
Come
So,
on, Tom, you can trust Lag. Come on.
yeah, it's on the internet. You got to trust him. Really? Actually, I think we've got one left here in Charlotte. It's over at Arboretum. I like a good bookstore. I mean, it is convenient. If you know what book you want, because Scott told you to read it, and you want to order it and have it delivered, that's fine thing. But when you're going out looking, you want something to read, but you don't know what you want to read, a bookstore like Barnes and Nobles is the place to go. Because you can search the area that you want to read about and start looking for a book. But that's my opinion. And as you know, I have many. Keep my name out of your mouth.
He'll come over there and slap you like Will
He
Smith pounding on you.
I can out waddle him.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Scott, you've been selling a lot of stuff since Christmas.
keep, keep my name out your mouth.
You was out today. It was overrated. Paul, what kind of weather y'all having right now? Snow, rain? Didn't it always rain in England? The UK? There's a young comedian. His name is Matt something or other. I only know of him because he comes up in reels. He was doing a show in the UK, and and he said, "What the hell's wrong with you people? All my jokes are going right over the top of your head." Yeah, that's him. He is funny as hell. He don't care.
2 or 3 times in every show he has to say, "Oh, come on, you knew what you bought your tickets for.
That's right.
What
And
did what did you expect?"
there's two they're like 13-year-old boys at his show. And he's in the middle of his act and he points down to him. He says, "How old are you two?" And they say 13. And he says, "And you know about me? How do you know about me?" He says, they say, "Off the internet." He said, and he kind of leans down towards them and he says, "You know, there's this thing called porn that's a lot better than my stuff." He's funny. He don't care who it is. There's deaf people there, you know. He's just a hoot. I love him.
Yeah, he's an equal opportunity offender.
That's right. But it's all in fun, you know. Trump on a stump, sold out in a few days. Really? Was that a real thing? Yeah, thank you, Scott. He's a hoot. He's one of my favorite comedians. Here's my favorite comedians: Matt Rife, Kathleen Madigan, and the skinny black dude that's always wearing the outrageous cat something or other. Outrageous suits. I love him. He don't give a royal flip about anything. What what he thinks comes out of his mouth. I love him. Damn, Scott, we like the same comedians. he, he don't care what comes out of his mouth. If you're offended, you're in the wrong place, is what he says. Like your mother let you watch Cat Williams? She must be getting on up there. She's starting to slip. So what you got on your agenda for the rest of the weekend, Scott?
Me?
Todd?
I need to resell my ass off to pay for all this Christmas stuff we did.
And you're leaving to go on holiday pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Paul.
Pope on a rope.
But you know, since we're going to have a new president elect, things have kind of quieted down across the world. The woke stuff is not happening as much.
Yeah, I heard Trump made an offer to both sides of the Ukraine-Russia war. I don't know. I haven't read it all yet, but hope they can settle things down over there.
The North Koreans are getting ready to have a revolution because they've sent all those boys to use them as
Cannon
fodder.
fodder.
Yeah, for the Russians.
Man.
Todd, you ought to get a
I saw
Todd.
one deal on that, and just they're wiping them out. I
Yeah.
mean, they just
Or they're throwing their guns down and walking across the border to the Ukraine, and the Ukraine is shipping them to Poland, and from Poland they're going, America, the UK, places like that.
really.
Yeah, they are leaving. Paul, how far are you from London? Because I hear that the woke shit is over the top in London. Well, being that I've got 2 Ukrainian boys in my house.
We got Koreans coming here. They're in
Are we
for a
going?
rude awakening.
Well, Mike, I heard the word on the street is he wants to buy Greenland. The Canada is going to be the 51st, 52nd, 53rd state. That's right. The Action News report. Angry grandma on the streets. Screw you people. Todd, you follow her. Send her a little message saying she needs to start a new act, and she needs to get out on the street like a news reporter and talking to all of these, all these woke people.
Yep, she would be real gentle.
No, she wouldn't either.
What the hell?
What the fuck are you saying? I'm a long ways off time. Northern England, West Yorkshire, to be precise.
Yeah, Yorkshire's up north. The king of the north. Paul, are you the king of the north? Game of Thrones sure does resemble Europe.
Hey, Glenn. Do you live near any of the canals for the narrowboats? I love those. I can watch those YouTube videos for hours. Just turn them on and let them play.
Oh, you're the king of your own home? Okay. I wish I was king of mine.
He must not be married. The king of my home is still laying in bed asleep. She hasn't got up yet.
I'm allowed to be king on 2 hours of my birthday. That's about it.
No, Todd, you're like me. You're the king of the home, king of the house, because she says you can be.
Yeah.
So you got a bunch of stuff to ship out today, huh?
Yeah, I got like 12 orders.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know there are canals all over the
he's single.
country.
Lots of single people in Great Britain.
There's a lot of single people in the UK too. Well,
Okay.
you got one, Chastity. That's better than a lot of people. Good morning, Jeffrey.
I don't know why yesterday was good for my sales. It just was.
Yeah, but Mike, they probably can go. They can get on one of them damn trains and be in London probably in just a few hours. A buddy of mine from high school, he was in the Air Force, the U.S. Air Force, and he was stationed at the base in outside of London for about 3 years. And this was back when you had to write letters. You didn't have email. He would send cards back to friends here. We thought we'd go to Scotland for the weekend. We thought we'd go to Ireland for the weekend. Hi, this is us standing at the bottom of the Eiffel Tower.
That's not in Ireland.
I know it's not. It's in Paris, in France.
France. Oh.
Oh, that ain't bad at all. 2.5 hours.
Hey, Jeffrey. We're getting raided by Johnny's channel. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do.
That's the way to be.
Not feeling well. Had too much nog, did you?
Hey, James. Oh, he got him some of that Carolina stump water and made him a couple of toddies, and he's just not feeling it.
2.5
Well, thank you for
hours on a
coming
train
over.
to London.
Hell, Todd can't be to Dallas in 2.5 hours. Hell, he can't be to the other side of the state in 2.5 hours.
Yeah, Texas is a lot bigger than the British Islands.
You probably could put the whole part of the UK in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Mexican food.
We had Mexican food yesterday. It's pretty good. We tried a different spot in a close by town. A lot better than our restaurant here.
My former next door neighbor, they were from Nicaragua, and she used to bring over, and she's Mexican food. She said, "I brought you some Mexican food," and it was really good homemade stuff, thick tortillas, all kinds of stuff. Because I was the only one that ate it. Yeah, Mike.
I had a chimichanga yesterday with what do you beef.
Uh-huh.
It's good.
Good. I'm glad you liked it. So how's everybody in the household? How's Gabe doing? Not Gabe, Gage.
He's pretty good. He's driving and he's still not running marathons, but he's about healed up from his leg break.
Well, that was pretty nasty. Next gas station, 284 miles.
The word steak. No, it came with fajita beef, so it's pretty good.
I'm thinking about making a shepherd's pie today.
Lutherans are shut down for till mid-January. They did a deal. They tried to sell out of everything. They had closed for 50 cents
Dang.
for the last 2 weeks they were open.
Did you buy a bunch of stuff?
Oh, I bought some.
Todd had to go rent a storage building to put it all in because he couldn't bring it home or Gwen's head would twist around on her shoulders.
Where are you going to put that?
Yeah. Or I believe I believe Paul's people call it cottage pie.
Turkey tetrazzini. That sounds good.
Chastity, when we were young, my mom would always make cook these gigantic turkeys, and we would have turkey for Christmas dinner, and then we'd have turkey sandwiches, turkey and rice, all kinds of any way you could eat turkey, we ate turkey.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. I always liked turkey. You serve me turkey, I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean,
Any old way you want to do it.
shepherd's pie, ground beef with onions, peas, carrots, cooked together, and you put it in a bowl, and you put a little broth on it, and then you top it off with mashed potatoes and bake it till it's golden brown. And the longer it sits in the refrigerator, the better it gets.
What's roto turkey?
I don't know. I can go without eating any. I can go without eating any meat, just vegetables. But after a while, Chastity, my body's saying you need you need a steak or something.
How you gonna ship that in a box? How you gonna eat that in a bowl?
He's such an ass. If we didn't love him so, he would really piss people off. I grew up eating okay, and that's put your fingers in your ear. Fried squash and fried okra and pinto beans and white rice, fried fatback. That might be a whole dinner. I love me some fried fatback. Am I making y'all hungry? I hope so, because I'm sitting here starving. I don't do VR. Yeah, I know. My fat ass is going starting January 1. My ass is on a 1,200 calorie a day diet.
I thought you started yesterday.
Too much shit's going on around here, right?
Too much shit's going on.
It's either that or drink. It's either drinking or eating. So I'd rather eat because it don't give me a headache. I did cut it. I mean, I really have cut it back. How much did I eat? I haven't been eating.
Yeah, you were gonna start yesterday, but there's too much shit going on. Okay.
I have instead of eating a lot, I've really cut back on how much I ate yesterday because I was wanting to try yesterday, but I got too many leftovers and it needs to be eaten because it's bad juju to let food go to waste because there's a lot of people starving in the Carolinas.
That's right. Let's sacrifice our health for the good of all the starving children in Ethiopia.
And actually, I started a couple of days before Christmas, and I've lost a couple of pounds. I just haven't been in the mood to eat. But it's all been stuff like 1,200 calorie diet time, going for the Mr. Ethiopian pageant next year. No. I need to lose 100 pounds. My doctor says he'd like to see me at 175. I said, I'd like to see me at 175. Roberta would like to see me at 175. I haven't been 175 since I was in my 30s.
All of them?
You are harsh. Okay, my bride's up. She's wanting me to make her breakfast.
See, I knew the answer.
I need to go make her some bacon and eggs and some toast.
All right, folks, I got packages to pack, and
Are you still working off of your? You're working off your hotspot. Does that take you longer to pack?
no, actually, I'm surprised how good the hotspot works.
Well, good.
But the only problem is I have to keep my phone plugged in with the what do you call it, the fire cord. It won't work just through the air. I don't know. Maybe I need to change the setting on my phone or something. Works. I mean, I'm on the hotspot right now.
Well, it's doing good.
I need the internet folks to come out and fix my internet. I'm paying them $70 a month. They need to come out and fix this.
Paul, you have a great day over there. Because it's what? 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon over there? So,
Yeah,
anywho.
they wrote a ticket for work to be done, but haven't got a call back. They said, "Oh, there's no way we can get to it until Thursday," and we didn't get a call yesterday. So here we go. It's Friday. We'll see.
When you said callback, I had a flashback to the cartoon Hoodwinked. Because there's this lumberjack that's waiting on a callback.
We have a regional provider. They're called Pathway. They've been real good. I've been real pleased with the. Uh, it's on the fiber cable. It's been real good. But we had a hellacious lightning storm. Um, what was it? Christmas night? No, it was before that. It was like the 22nd. It blew all the fuses in my outdoor Christmas lights, and it blew the internet out.
8, Kent. That's how many people you can fit into my Saturn. 8. 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, 3 in the back, and 1 in the very back. There you go. All right, I got to run. Todd, see you Monday. Everybody have a merry
All right.
weekend.
Yeah, I'm shutting this puppy down. I gotta pack crap for unsuspecting customers.
Yeah. All right. Later, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks again, Todd.
All right. Well, folks, I guess we'll see you later on. John, the Flip It Ain't Easy, will probably do a show later this afternoon, so we'll go by, swing by there, and have a great weekend. And Tom, stop eating. Have a smooth day. Of course, Lissa. All right. Hey, Lissa, is Roman gonna do a show tomorrow evening? Backpack. Yep. Wait on Lissa's answer. She probably already hung up. Anyway, We wanted to, but not for sure yet, huh? Okay. Well, I'll probably get an announcement that it's, or a message if he's going live. Scott, you gonna do a show this evening? Maybe, maybe not. All right. We'll see y'all later on. Bye bye.